everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I thought that it would be fun to do kind of like a recap video because summer unfortunately is almost over, even though I feel like it never started, at least not for me here where I live. But yeah, so basically summer is over, and just before summer I filmed another recap video, which was just a recap of everything that I had done so far in 2025. And now I think it would be nice, kind of like an addition of everything that I did so far, so during summer and just before summer. So the previous video was published 4 months ago, and here with me I have the pile, which is basically what I managed to do since that video was published. So I think it will be fun to just go through all of these things that I have made so far, and also just to remind myself and also you what has been published, what kind of patterns I actually did. And yeah, I basically think that it will be fun just to look back, because sometimes, like, even when I was gathering all of these things, I was like, okay, wow, it's actually a lot, because this summer I didn't have that much time to spend on crochet, so I was a little bit surprised to actually realize that I still have a pile. But yeah, so this is what we are going to do. We will just go through all of these. I will share some thoughts and feedback and where to find pattern, and also if I actually managed to wear all of these pieces. And my neighbors just turned on some music, so I hope it's not too disturbing because I really want to film this video. But let's get started. So right after the previous video that I published, the first thing what I made was this filet crochet dress. And initially it was planned to be my wedding dress, but then at the end I figured that I will wear something else, but still I managed to finish it, and this was my first filet crochet project ever, so I'm super proud of it, of how it turned out, because the project itself, it involved a lot of like thinking about it and figuring things out as I gone, because it was totally new everything for me, and also it was a super huge project, as yeah, wedding dresses are normally long and big and so on. But yeah, here it is. I can barely fit into the screen, but it was enormous, and I was just over the moon when I finished it, because I thought that in the beginning I just thought that I won't be able to actually do it, but it turned out, I think, one of my favorite projects. Also, filet crochet in general was kind of like an eye-opener for me, because I didn't realize that it can be so much fun just to follow a graph, and the graph as well, you're able to just customize it in whatever way you wish. You can draw whatever and then just make something so amazing out of it. But yeah, at the end for my wedding I didn't end up wearing it, but I still managed to wear it a couple of times during this summer, because it is really a summery project, but with some overall or like something on top of it, you can also wear it during other times. And for this I have documented the whole process of making it in 3 different videos, because I was really like, I wanted to share the whole process with you as well, and also have something for myself that I can look back later on. Yeah, because it was in between the wedding planning, so it was also fun. But besides that, I otherwise have a but pattern on my Etsy, so you can check it out there. And once this dress was already out and all of you were having a look at the pattern, I also afterwards added in kind of like lining, because it is a little bit see-through. So if you don't have like a beige underwear, or if you don't want to wear underwear, then this is something that I added up later. And I didn't do it myself. I asked my tailor to do it, and we figured out a super great solution. So I wasn't able to find a fabric that would be like a perfect match with my skin color. So at the end, I just went to a thrift store in my hometown, and I just found this bodycon dress kind of, and then we just cut out a part of it, which I think was a great solution. But this was a crazy project, and I'm so happy that I made it. And right after that, I was actually heading to my home country because the wedding was coming, and I thought, how about if I make some summer dresses, because I think someone of you or one of you was asking about having some dresses as also as a tutorial. So I thought, okay, this is my time to prepare something for summer. And I first started as kind of like as a freehand project, and I ended up doing this or making this halter dress pattern, and this is how it looks once I stretch it. But in the beginning I was just, I don't know, I just wanted to keep my hands busy and to make something and to try out making a dress to see if I'm actually able to make a dress and if it would work in a way that I was thinking about. And at the end it turned out to be actually very, very nice, and it was kind of like when I was working on it, it was totally free-handed and I was doing everything as I went and just trying it on as I added new rows. And then afterwards I thought, probably you guys might want to have a tutorial and pattern as well. And then I thought, okay, it would be nice to make another dress and this time to actually film the whole process. So I ended up doing that. And for this one, I actually thought that it would be nice to add in some dragonflies, because I don't know, I'm a little bit obsessed with dragonflies. I have already also published a pattern for a sweater with dragonflies, and then I did a halter top. So this dress was actually inspired of like combination of this dress and then the dragonfly halter top that I had, and it turned out to be super nice. And actually these two dresses, I really haven't had time to wear them because the weather this summer hasn't been great, and on the bright side they are a little bit thicker, so they are more suitable for like colder summer days, I would say. But still, with all the rain and everything, I didn't have a chance to wear them that much, so this is just something that I will probably have to save for the next summer. But otherwise it was a really fun project to work on, and yeah, I hope that you will enjoy as well. I will link both tutorials below and also pattern on my Etsy. And then after that I went on another vacation, I think, and I just wanted to have kind of like a vacation project, so I brought with me some yarn and I made this beautiful summery sweater, which is both like summery sweater, especially if you're based somewhere in north, or it can be like a very nice winter sweater. And for this one I just use like basic stitches, and it's just cotton and mohair together, and it gives like a super nice and dreamy look. But yeah, that was my vacation project. And then I went home or came back home and I had still one of the panels left to do, so I thought, okay, this is my chance to actually film it together with you. So I also prepared a pattern and tutorial, which is also available here. But this was a super fun project and also a very easy one to do, and it turned out to be super nice. And this one I had a chance to actually wear. I brought it with me for my wedding because I also wasn't sure if the weather is going to be nice or not, so it was kind of like sometimes I was wearing it just like this to keep me warm. And then yeah, other than that I also had it a couple of times with me when I was just going out, because yeah, summer this year didn't exist basically. And then I was again flying somewhere or visiting something, I don't know, but I thought that I want to make a cardigan, and I made this one or started to work on it, and it took me ages to finish it. But basically this cardigan was just a variation of the cardigan that I had already showed you before, so this one. But the difference is that this one is using a different mix of stitches, and it's also longer and wider, and these bell sleeves are wider as well, and I have these two ties in the front, and it turned out to be super awesome. I totally love it how it looks. And yeah, during this project I had a lot of stress with thinking that I won't have enough yarn, but at the end it was almost, or like 2 rows a little bit too short, but with some blocking I actually managed to improve the length. and it turned out to be super nice. And this one I have managed to actually wear this summer because it's kind of more appropriate, and also the colors I think are super summery, I think. But yeah, this was another fun project where I got to create something new. And for this one I don't have a tutorial exactly for this one, but I have it for this. But otherwise on my Etsy I have noted down all the adjustments that I did, so if you purchase the pattern you will also have all of the adjustments to make exactly one like this. But yeah, that was fun. And then I think I came back from vacation, one of the vacations, and I was kind of like almost on a creator's block or something. I didn't have any ideas in my mind on what to create or what to do or anything at all, so I thought it would be fun just to take out one of the work in progress projects that I had, which was basically, at that point I only had these cups prepared, which I did like 2 years ago, and then I thought, oh, maybe it would be nice just to leave them like that and then add some like more length here with some mesh pattern, and then at the end I added straps and everything, and it turned out to be super cute. And that kind of brought me back to life with having some more inspiration, and I figured that perhaps I can make something similar but just slightly different, and I ended up creating this top. It's hard to understand what it is, but basically you have the cups in the front, and then this meshy thing is all around, and here in the front it's open, and it's super cute. It was also kind of like free-handed, so I did this just super randomly, and then I thought, okay, this is so nice and so beautifully looking that I should probably make a tutorial and pattern. So I did another one just in blue, and it turned out to be just as amazing. So yeah, super happy with these summery tops, but unfortunately these two I haven't managed to wear outside my house, but this one I did, I think once, but otherwise it wasn't possible. But I'm soon going on vacation, and I think I will take all three, or at least two, or definitely at least one of these, and then I will for sure have a chance to wear them because they are so pretty. But yeah, I finished this one as the last, a third one, and then I thought, what about this project? What if it had something to wear it together with? And I already had on my plate to make like a Raglan tutorial or something with that kind of type of thing, and I ended up making this one, which is basically just a Raglan shrug with mesh. I did it with, like you can see, it's basically filet crochet but without any filled blocks, and it ended up to be like a super nice combo with the blue top that I made. And it's also quite summery, so I only managed to wear it just once, I think, but it turned out super nice. And I also filmed a tutorial, and I have a pattern, and this is something that you can learn a lot from, just because like the starting point as how it is being worked, and then all the stitches and how you can like make different sort of creations starting from top to going down was super fun to make. And that also inspired me to actually make a filet crochet Raglan top, but with long sleeves and also with the body, and I ended up making this one. So for this one we actually have some drawing and some design on top of it, and kind of like the main inspiration for this one was coming from this top and also from the dress that I did, and I was just thinking that it would be super nice to have something that I can wear together with this dress. So I used basically like the designs that I had for the dress and incorporated it inside this top, and now I basically have like a combo of it. And this one I finished it only like a week or maybe two, I think a week ago from today, so I haven't had a chance to wear it, but it is something that I will for sure wear a lot because it's both like summery, but you can also wear it during winter, and it's also kind of like casual, but at the same time it's casual smart, kind of like if I would wear it to the office I'm sure that people would think that that's appropriate. And also it would look quite classy, I would say. But yeah, this was a super fun project. I documented the whole process of making it. In total, it took me only 6 days, which I think is very fast, and I was sharing everything that was happening throughout making it, so you can find kind of like a vlog type of video on my channel, but also pattern is available on my Etsy. So yeah, super happy with this one, and I'm sure that it will go great together with this dress that I already made. And then the last thing is another pillow. So if you remember from my previous video, I sometimes make these pillows kind of like as a gift to give away. I did it twice as like a birthday gift, but then I also did it for a housewarming. And now I thought that it would be nice actually to decorate my own house a little bit. And I had this like leftovers of this yarn, so that's why it's like in different colors. And I have these 2 cushions, so one is already covered and I have another one that I have to make, so I thought it would be nice to use this yarn for that. And since I'm now kind of like in between projects, this is also a nice thing to keep my hands busy basically. But yeah, for this one I also have a tutorial on my channel here, so you can check it out. And also I'm just using like a granny square, so for this granny square I also have a pattern on my Etsy, so you can check it out. But yeah, this is the last one, so now I'm just trying to come up with some more ideas on what to make. We are now jumping into autumn season, so something more cozy I think will be coming up. I haven't started anything yet, but I still have some ideas for summer projects, but we'll see if I will manage to make them. But yeah, this is the pile that managed to happen and come to life during this summer. I felt this summer that I didn't have as much time. Like sometimes when the days, like where I am, the days are super long now, and sometimes I feel like I have so much energy and the day is longer, so I also feel like I have more hours to actually work on doing different sort of crochet things. But this summer I felt like I had a wedding, I had I think 3 different vacations and another vacation coming up just now, so I didn't have a lot of time. I was away for quite a lot of time, but when I checked this pile, I think I was busy. Like, was I really on vacation? I'm not sure. But yeah, this is it. This is everything that I have done so far. I feel like I need just an extra apartment for storing all of this, because yeah, what will happen in the next 3 months, I don't know. But anyway, I hope this recap is helpful or fun to watch. It's definitely fun for me just to see what I'm actually making, because sometimes when you put things away, it's very easy to forget what you have done. But yeah, it's a lot, I think. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped to inspire you in any way to also make something, or if it's something that you haven't seen on my channel or forget about it, then I hope that this is a nice reminder of that. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that you will stick around. I'll try to work on some more projects and patterns soon, so stay tuned for that, and then I will see you later. Bye!